Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
let's get it.
It's the Jay the Kid stream tonight. That's right. Jay's at the helms now. Jay is at the controls right now. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to have some fun tonight. And Damien and Solo is already jawing at each other. All right. Yeah. welcome, welcome to another Friday night Smackdown live stream by yours only. High Ground Unscripted. I am Jay the Kid, currently Jay the Captain because I'm the captain right now. Our good friend, editor,
Okay.
and overall, oh, I guess you would call him the main editor. Bam, he can't make the stream
Head
tonight.
honcho.
He can't make the head yeah. They'll do it. The head honcho. The head honcho can't make it tonight. Wish him all the best. He gave me the controls, and we're gonna have a good stream tonight. And I watched that video of tutorial 3 times, and the more I watch it, the easier it looks. So
Uh,
let's just pray for the best and hope for
right.
some crash outs tonight because SmackDown is live. I didn't see where they're at, but they're live. Two, we are 1 week, ladies and gentlemen, 1 week away from Backlash, and
Nice.
not a lot of stories has been told so far, but there has been some kick-ups here and there. Right now, you can see Jacob Fatu's making a boom in the mid card division. Me personally, I don't think he'll be there very long, but
Not at all.
just because like the dude is so fucking talented. He deserves better than the mid card. He gonna wipe the mid card. I don't think they're gonna let him hold it long as Gunther did. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know who or how somebody's gonna take that from him, but they'll figure it
Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck.
out. Good luck. that, that is a crazy and athletic and coordinated motherfucker. Oof.
hmm
I ain't
You
seen a
gonna
wild
need
nigga like that since Prime Stone Cold.
you gonna need some good luck and some help from the man above. Going against him.
Just yeah, just pray for his. Just either pray for a win or pray for your soul.
Both.
Yeah, might as well do both.
Yeah, both. Finna say, I know you heard about all them releases today.
I didn't see them all, but I heard that there were releases. There were in staff releases. Anybody notable that you know that you can think of off the top of your head?
Gigi Dolan, Dakota Kai, Katana, and Caden Carter.
Damn,
Yeah, man. Them man,
I'm mad about
man.
Gigi. I thought she was coming up, but they didn't. Come on, bro. They
Yeah.
stuck in a triple threat, and then just went bye bye. I didn't even think she was gonna go. And Dakota, they kind of did Dakota dirty.
Yeah, they did her
They kind of
real
did
dirty,
Dakota a
dog.
little bit dirty, just in the fact that if she, Lyra was a good champion. Lyra was a good IC champion. She's actually really talented. If anything, that run put her over. Wait, she's still champion, ain't she? Oh no, that's right.
hmm
Chelsea lost her shit. Yeah, sorry. Lyra's been a good champion. Sorry, I thought Lyra lost that shit, but she hasn't yet. Um, yeah, Lyra's been a good champion. She's getting over. I always it's that what if moment. What if they push Dakota instead of Lyra?
Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I heard. Oh yeah, they just released Jakarta too.
Sorry. It's a little foggy. The Damien Priest music was a little too loud. Did you say they released Jakar Jackson?
Yes, I just yes. They released Jakarta. can't make this shit up, folks. You can't make this shit up.
Why?
I don't,
Was she not?
man.
Maybe I because I didn't really pay attention to the tag team matchups she was in. Was she not that talented? Because
It looked like she was, because in the ring she was doing her thing.
girl was a fine piece of shit. Like her and that lollipop,
Yes.
bruh.
Yes. Yes.
What, I was like,
Yes.
how do you not even? Y'all had something. Why did they keep the two tag teamed up? How the fuck are they gonna break up the metaphor and the Jakar get? I'm mad. I'm actually mad.
Yeah.
That irritated me a bit.
I was, man, when I saw that they had broke up Metaphor, I was basically hoping and praying like, man, I hope they don't release Shakara, or I hope they keep her and do something with her. I did not think they was gonna like let her go and do her that dirty, bro. Like, damn.
So I guess they're going to try to give Lash the push just because she's taller and I get.
Yeah.
I mean she's
yeah.
athletic, but that's like a big girl. They can
That's
use
it. That's it. That's exactly it right there.
she ain't super athletic. Like they say she plays center in college basketball. I see it.
She was.
Yeah. I can see at least the fact that she can move like that from playing basketball. But other than that, she don't have a big move set. She ain't really flashy. She's just tall.
I'm gonna say I did mention Cora Jade. I did mention her.
Cora Jade got released?
Yep. They released her too.
Fuck, I really like Cora Jade. Who?
They did release Braun Strowman again.
What? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they about to fight. Damn, I missed that. I missed that entire promo talking about these releases. Well, it's about to go to commercial, right? Damian Priest versus LA Knight coming up next. Anywho, Cora Jade and who's the other one?
Said they just released Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman, yeah. What the fuck? How do you not do? I don't know, man. I guess it's the you couldn't even push him through the mid cards. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Man, no
I'm confused as fuck.
I'm just like, why release Cora Jade?
You could have did a lot with Cora Jade. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
She won. I mean, of course she had an injury a while ago, but she looked like she was back to form. I mean, y'all seriously?
Yeah.
Cora couldn't make it out of NXT. That's wild.
Right.
But Roxy's being about to be called up, and that's fine. But I don't understand how you can. I mean, you don't have to put them together the entire time. But even when they're not together, there's still a sense of chemistry, or at least a tone set. I don't know, man.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Oh, that shit's wild to me, dog.
Did they literally have nothing for Jakara Jackson?
I guess not. For them to release it that fast.
That's what I'm thinking. The only other way I think is that she actually wasn't all that good in the ring outside the tag team division. I never really seen a wrestle single. I've seen Lash Legend wrestle single, and like I said, she's kind of like a female Braun Strowman. Uses her weight, always goes that big boot a lot,
Uh-huh.
and just uses her height and weight as a move as her whole manwar
Yeah.
rather than actual technical skills
Hmm.
or fighting skills.
Yep. That's
I mean,
that, that's
don't
it.
even ask her to have high flying skills. I thought Jakara was the high flyer. I guess I was wrong. Oh shit! Damn, I need to look at these damn chats because
Yeah.
Idaki
Damn.
Tamasu. I said that so wrong, but it's really Bam. He said "Long live Brock." Idakimasu. I can say Idakimasu. Itadakimasu. I suck at Japanese. All right. Damn, I
I don't
suck.
know a lick of it. So hey.
Yeah, we're gonna call it ITK. Just because I suck at Japanese and I suck. I'm not trying. Oh man, my bad, dude. I'm got a little lit because it's the J string. I'm the captain tonight, so try to get loose, get going. You're gonna be here fucking 3 hours. So whoever posted that in the Discord said that people were talking about they're going they're going back to sorry they're going back to. It was like we know that, but it's almost like they're speculating that they're doing it sooner than June because last time they said they were going to go back to doing it 2 hours, they said it was going to be like June, and now they're bringing it back up like, did y'all not know this? Or yes, we knew this. You told us. So I'm only just hoping at this point that they're actually going to do it a lot sooner. Like, say, I don't know, after Backlash. I can't stand 3 hour Smackdowns, man. Fuck around and call me Iguodala. Damn Iguodala. Anyway, we are back. And like I said, it is LA Knight in an impromptu match against Damian Priest. I'm not going to commentate the whole thing. I'm just going to say what happens. Flashy, if anything.
They say, ooh, I hope that ain't true. Hey, somebody
What?
said Gallus.
All of them?
No, I said, no, I said, I hope that ain't true. I said they said Gallus.
Yeah, it
I
was
think they said
all of
Gallus is
Gallus.
gone. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, we'll find out.
Yeah. Let's find. Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
find out.
I almost got the feeling that another half of it is them moving talent for newer talent coming in. Like they have some more lined up. To
Yeah,
have
that's another reason too. That's another reason because they finna have new talent coming in.
I'm almost certain they're going to be pulled out of LFG and Evolve or TNA or
Either one.
free agent wise, in New Japan, or if they ever pick off some more from AEW. Like niggas is leaving AEW in lines. Granted, some are coming to AEW, but
I don't
yeah,
know how true it is, but I'm hearing something about Mariah May. She might be
yeah, I
coming
heard
over
about that
soon.
rumor. I heard that rumor.
Yeah,
What
I
happened
wonder
in
how true that.
antifreeze?
I wonder how true that is. If it is
I
true,
mean,
I don't want them
listen.
spoiling it.
I was never high on Mariah May. You know, especially when she did a singles run while Tony was gone, and when she came back, and that whole happened again, and then she went psycho and happened again. It's like I kind of seen something where she can actually, like if she really gets in her bag, she can actually do something. But outside of booking and her own charisma alone, it wasn't really that much for an impressive type of person. But granted, What doesn't work in one company may work wonders in another. Take the Hurt business.
Yeah,
Excuse me, the Hurt Syndicate, for example. One, two,
right. W
kick out.
right. WWE dropped the ball with them.
Yeah, they did. I really feel like they could have did the same thing they're doing over there, over here. Maybe less curse words, maybe less, gruesome violence, much, but they could have did the same thing. But whatever. I mean, I don't hate AEW. I watch AEW from time to time, so I do keep up with the Hurt business and a few other matches. But I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, WWE be pissing me off sometimes.
Yeah, every brand, every company, or every promotion isn't going to be perfect. And I think a lot of people, especially what they call IWC. Hold on a second. Oh, hey, night, yeah, elbow. Anywho, yeah, the whole you see, well, IWC doesn't really realize that nobody's perfect, or no promotion is perfect. WWE, they ain't perfect. There's a lot of things that were good, and there's a lot of things that were bad in the past few weeks. AEW, good lord, far from perfect. TNA, perfect. New Japan ain't perfect. What's it called? Not Lucha Underground, because I don't think that exists anymore. They're trying to come back or some shit. I don't know. Nothing's perfect. And all you gotta do is just enjoy the show as much as you can. And if it pisses you off that much that you don't want to watch anymore, then just don't watch. Straight up.
They piss me off, but they don't piss me off to that point. Well, they not pissing me off to that point yet.
I mean, I've actually been pissed off to that point a couple of times, like before 2020. But
same here. Before 2020. Oh yeah.
And that long break. Yeah, and that long break, and I'm pretty sure it was definitely between 2018 and 2021. That long break I took from wrestling, that really wasn't from me being pissed off. That was from me, like, just being bored of the same thing. Everything. I mean, when they did the authority angle, that was something different, and it had me invested, but it didn't have me like glued straight through. Well, that is until Seth turned, but. But after that whole authority angle ended, and they into that whole reality era, it was just nothing. I just fell out of it. It was just nothing for me there to go back into it, or be invested. Yeah. And then 2022, then I hear, and funny enough, during the pandemic, really. And like on through 2021, I actually was keeping up with highlights here and there. So I kind of got back into it, but I was trying to see what was going on. That point, there was a point on Bobby Lashley. I'm not Bobby Lashley. Well, yeah, him and Big E won the WWE Championship, and I was like, what? Like, finally. But they didn't keep it long because of who. And that irritated me, but that didn't immediately bring me back. The whole bloodline side, because that's what I was keeping up with, like slowly during that whole pandemic all the way through. That brought me back, actually. So, because
I think the bloodline thing. I think the bloodline thing brought a lot of people back into it. A lot of people. Really did. Because I really was contemplating on real life, like I was real life, like about to start watching wrestling.
And there was nothing compelling.
Yeah, then the bloodline thing came around, and it was like, okay, and see where it's come to now. It's like, oh shit.
Anfrey says I started watching when Cody came back. Yeah, so me too, because it was 2022, and Cody came back out of nowhere, and it was when I really started watching shows on the regular again was like right before SummerSlam in 2022. When that match with the whole
Matter
fucking bulldozer pick. I've never seen
uh-huh.
anything like that. See
Matter of
that was
fact,
so fucking interesting.
yeah. Matter of fact, I had went to Raw in
Uh-huh.
2022 around Mania season when it was in Chicago, and
Oh dear.
I
Ooh.
think it was during I think it was during like that Seth Angle right before Edge came out, and I remember
Uh-huh.
telling this person that, and I said it. I told him, I said, quote me on this. I said, I think Cody Rhodes is going to come back and face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38.
And really, that would have been
I said
that was
that
a
to them.
really good guess at that. Just for the fact that if you cap up with wrestling that deep, you knew there was a chance, knowing that he was leaving AEW at the time, and it just
Yeah,
set up so well. Like
I
that.
I literally said it. I was like, he's gonna face Cody's gonna face Seth at WrestleMania. Quote me on that. Literally said that, and then
And it
like
happened.
3 weeks later, it happens. I'm like, I knew it. I knew it.
Funny enough, I didn't even hear Cody's Kingdom music like that, so I didn't recognize it at first. until bro started rising up, and I flipped my shit like, are you serious, Cody Rhodes? But yeah, that was a fun time. Holy shit! Not the super
Yeah,
suplex. Ugh. Let me
yeah,
let me
like
ask you this before this match ends.
uh-huh.
Um, which one was more surprising? Well, because you called it. Well, because you called it, everybody called it. But do you think that was more predictable than who Randy Orton facing Joe Hendry this WrestleMania? Because
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
think the well let me ask it like this, like which one was more unpredictable, that like Cody Rhodes coming back or Joe Hendry facing Randy Orton?
I'll be honest. I say Joe Hendry because I didn't expect Hendry to come back. That
I
Cody
didn't
Rhodes one, that was just a straight guess. I didn't think I would be right. That was just a straight guess.
like, I'm with you. The Cody one was easier to guess than the Joe Hendry one. I didn't even I made a little list of who it might be. Hendry was not on that list. I lost my shit.
Nah, at
And
all.
Solo interferes.
Yeah, we all, we all was on screen like going crazy. Like, wait a minute.
I like. It's funny because when I jumped up, when I had jumped up and started moving around, I accidentally muted my mic. So I was kind of flipping out in silence, and then after a while, when everything settled down, I looked down and realized my mic was muted. I was like, "Boy,
Uh,
they did not hear me going crazy." But probably a good thing
no,
because I was in that falsetto type. I don't like doing that. That's not a manly thing to do.
yeah, yeah, nah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't hear it at all. I was
What in the fuck?
shit.
Bing, free smack, BFC. Okay. What was the point?
Yeah, my whole thing is,
If
I
so,
just
if
wish that.
Solo was gonna be on his back, man, oh he's oh dear, oh dear. Okay, maybe this was the point. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. 'Cause
I would now. Here's something I would love. I would love if they went. I would love if they started making things less predictable and
oh
made everything
shit.
like
Hold on a second.
Jesus.
That was funny.
What in the what?
This nigga Solo. I mean, this nigga Jacob though. Solo can't even stand up, man. Get your ass on, bro. He had to have Jacob save his ass from getting put to the table. I was just about to say over under on the table breaking, but here comes Jacob.
And then the fucked up part is the fact that right now Tom my tongue out.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, but not too much.
Like,
Did you see Man's lick his title? Don't get too close, Joe Testo. That nigga is crazy.
yes, he is. I see why this nigga America's most wanted.
Yeah,
I see why they want this nigga to come overseas. I see now why.
yeah. They had a lot of passport or traveling troubles. I could kind of see. Remember when they were walking in the ring and they were doing the metal detector shit? And they patted down Jacob. He whooped every security his ass there. Every last one of them. That's why he has so much trouble with travel and shit. He keep whooping TSA's ass. Oh look, it's Fraxy. Cody was predictable due to strong rumors taking place at the time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like there was like light rumors here and there because it's kind of easy that Cody he was back at he was a former WWE starting up AEW. He's done with AEW. Hey, why not go back to the WWE? Same shit happened with CM Punk. But really, we didn't expect that because I mean the way it fell out until the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have caught that reaction on camera because that was legitimately
What the
crazy.
what?
When CM Punk came back to Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, bro.
We hadn't started this shit up yet when he did that. And
I wish that was the night that I low key wish that I was on Discord with y'all. That was the night I wished I had been there. Oh my god.
we was. I think we was actually either streaming or watching a college. It was a college basketball game. I can't remember if it was Alabama and Auburn or another game. Yeah, it was a college basketball. No, you know what? I was watching college football game. I was watching a college football game, and I was watching Survivor Series at the same time, and the game just ended. I was like, all right, I'll cut this off. I wish I had ended it a crazy night. What?
Dog.
That was a wild reaction. I was just sitting there, mouth,
that night, dog. I was sitting back. I was actually watching Dub and Ross. I was actually watching them that night.
They were on too, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching them, and I was pretty much like, like Cody and them won, good show, this, that, and the third. Like Randy came back. I bet. Good night. Ooh, okay. I'm glad I didn't cut it off because when I heard that, I was like, wait, what? Hold on, you lying. And then when I seen him come out, I lost my shit. I was like, yo, what?
I
lost my shit that night. I was shocked. I didn't see that happening.
I mean, I thought it could have happened, but I really didn't think it was going to happen. Then it happened, and I was just sitting there just like...
Right. You You want to talk about genuine reactions, bro? You want to talk about genuine reactions? That was, man. Hey, everybody's reaction that night was like them were real, genuine emotions. Like what?
Like I said, the only regret is that I didn't catch it on camera. But that's
Yeah.
fine. I mean,
Like I
there's
said,
more
my
moves to
only
make.
regret was that I wasn't on Discord.
Right.
That's my only regret. I wasn't on Discord. Had I been on
The final
Discord,
one.
that would have been the icing on the top. But I'm on
Definitely
here now.
something.
So
Oh yeah, like I said, there's more. There's more to come.
yep,
So we're here now.
it is. Yep, we are.
As
So
it says, the final manager's about to get ready for work. The final manager's crazy. My boy Steph looked like he ready to hit someone with the hip.
talking about the final manager. That's for damn show. The headlock 9,000. That's hilarious. Hey.
Acknowledge the tribal manager. Oh, brother. That's funny. Dumbass bird commercial, bro.
I don't know. I don't know what I could call myself. Shit, because and shit, like, I don't want to use Final Boss that much, because that's The Rock's name. So don't really want to use that.
Is it still? I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I feel like that's kind of fell off a bit. Just out of him like not being there, then I feel like he's been more of a celebrity than a role. And even as a role, he doesn't have to be there that much. But I feel like he's just being a celebrity right now. Like not The Rock, but the Dwayne The Rock Johnson, not The Rock. Like there's a difference. There's a difference.
Yep. Yep.
There's a big difference. Jay looked like he's the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, so his final year. Did you just compare me to Steve Wilkes? He was wild. It's because of the golf hat. It's because of the golf visor, probably. I don't. Why on my final year though? Why can't you believe I'm a good coach? I know strategies. I know plays. The hat fits. Boo! Bad joke. Bad joke. My God. I still haven't figured out where they're at right into it though. Where the fuck is that at? Is that? Whatever. I know you don't have to remind me. Thanks. You don't have to remind me. That was Michael Bisping. These niggas. I look distinguished. Thank you. Not gonna lie, Jay, you do look like you just dropped the kids off for each other. Oh, you hell for that, nigga. You hell for that one. You hell for that one. You hell for that one. Hey, man, I'm a good dad, all right? My kids want to play soccer, that's fine. I played a little soccer in middle school. My damn self. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead, bro. You hell for that one. And by the way, I still say unk status happens at 39 and up. So everybody. Anywho, we're in this tag team match between Pretty Deadly and Fraxian. And Daphne is the ref. Let's get it. Yeah, no. I certainly hope this match doesn't end too quick because if they actually let them go, Fraxian can actually make Pretty Deadly look pretty stinking good. See, that's a sick ass move. We're on the ropes like he Braun Breaker. Unfortunately, can't make it tonight. Oh, okay. You're straight, bro. You just shot in the chat. We'll hang out. I'll be here till 11 o'clock. Ouch. Oh, they're in Des Moines, Iowa. I just realized where they were. We are live and we are live for Friday Night Smackdown in Des Moines, Iowa. I need to work on my talking skills. Elton Prince's hair cannot be real. Like it cannot be that blonde. This niggas move fast as fuck, bro. Ooh. The hell? Well, I thought they were going. I thought they were going to make him look like make Pretty Deadly look like gold. Instead, they're making them look like crash dummies right now. Okay. Jay featuring Steph's pillow for the night stream. Great insight, pillow. Great insight on the match. Oh, Steph's back. The tribal pillow, if you
That's
will.
Funny. That is hilarious.
Oh, bro, yeah, we try. I do this because it's fun, not because I need to.
Right. Oh yeah, stream. Yeah, we do this shit because it's fun.
It's fun and it's beneficial.
Yep.
If it wasn't fun, it wouldn't last long. If it wasn't fun, we wouldn't be doing it.
Oh.
All right, we're at commercial again.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to man.
I will say, I mean, aside from the first match, because I actually really hate the fact that was a run-in, because they're outside of Jacob coming in and fucking shit up, they didn't really need to do all of that. Like was nobody in that gonna want to get pinned? I guess. Because good lord, I mean, if LA Knight took a loss there, it wouldn't kill him. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want either maybe they didn't want either Damian or LA Knight to get pinned, which if somebody loses, it doesn't make them weaker. Especially on a fucking regular Friday Night Smackdown show. Now, granted, if it's on something like a PLE or a special live event where it's for a title or some shit, then that's that. But a singles match that has no championship on the line or or any major benefit, that's not gonna kill anybody. Like, stop. Stop hanging on to records. They're not your records. Everybody complain that everything like Roxanne's been like 0 for something since losing to Julie, I think, or somebody, I can't remember. But she's literally been on the WWE run. Like she's been featured in Elimination Chamber. She's been featured on some Monday Night Raw shows. They're prepping her to go on the show. Once she gets there officially by properly draft, I guarantee you, old girl's gonna rack up some wins. Because she's just too good of a wrestler to not be pushed. That's why she's being pushed now. But everybody's worried about she's lost all these matches since so and so and. Stop record watching. Damn. Stop fucking record watching. They're not your records. On regular show tapings or events. Just regular show events. Ugh. Sorry. Little rant, but that's fine. That's why we're here. Trying to get gas, but my big back ass too busy looking at the Dunkin' Donuts sign. Oh man, I mean, if it was Krispy Kreme, I'd understand, but Dunkin' Donuts is getting you weak, bro. Brah. That, I ain't gonna lie. You go like Krispy Kreme, that hotline on it, be calling your name, bro. The hotline be calling your name. But you gotta not listen. You're gonna walk out with a dozen hot boxes of glazed donuts.
Not glazed donuts.
I mean, that's all. I mean, that's not all they made, but that's Krispy Kreme's main thing. They glaze the donuts.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know what just happened, but we just went off stream for a minute. I don't know why.
Oh, damn!
We're here. We're back. Oh, I'm back. Steph's about to go in a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, donuts, awesome. The fact that y'all have to use glaze as a word and everybody says or something. Niggas are getting dumber by the generation.
Jesus Christ.
These niggas still look like Crash Dummies, by the way. I mean, they're showing off Fraxian well, but at the same time, it's just like, uh-oh. Some offense? You know, it would be cool if you actually took him with you. I guess not. Personally, it's Krispy Kreme all day. Yes, thank you. That hot light, that's something. Hot light donuts is something different. I promise you. Promise you that. I mean, you can make the Dunkin' Donuts can make it hot, but they basically just put it in the microwave. Then the hot light donuts, fresh, as fresh as you can get them. Like literally battered, came out the fucking shit. Ain't no way they're about to do a Spanish fly. Oh my god, a big ass Spanish fly. Woo! 1, 2, 3.
So I'm guessing they're not doing a draft this year?
I think they are, but I think they're like featuring NXT people just to get them warmed up to the brand that they may or may not be into. They did the same thing last year. because Ilja had a few matches before he got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they tried to break him up, and then that all went away. And I was like, "What happened to that?" And they was like, "We realized they did that the chemistry was too good." And I was like, "Well, why even try it, dumbasses?" See,
Right,
nobody's perfect.
right. That's what I whole time thought. I thought they was finna be breaking them up and everything. Like when we gonna break? Like when we gonna break up Fraction? Here we are. So,
Yeah. I
here
mean,
we
it's
are.
fine. They're a great tag team. I mean, I can
Yeah,
see
they
them
are.
being pushed like that. Ain't no way this bitch just grabbed Nick Aldis like that. This pale ass, ghost ass. Oh my god. This chick is in a whole mourning widow fit.
What in the world? Oh my lord! Why she dressed like she about to go to a funeral?
Yeah, she dressed like she's a widow. Like, my god. What?
Supreme Court. The Supreme Court. No.
Nick, you was wilding, bro. Look at the bitches. Look at the bitches in black, bro. Speaking of bitches in black, Jesus Christ. Got her titties out and everything. Come on, Naya. We ain't seen you in like 3-4 months, and now you want to come back and act like you ain't been gone. Oh my god.
They're not fully out, but you can't see them.
Oh shit.
They ain't fully out.
I found the Nutty Buddy cream pies. Oh brother. I avoided them shits. It's too expensive at Publix. And then I'm really hoping some of the NXT women get called up to create balance in the room in NXT, especially with releases. That's exactly why they did all these releases because because there's actually going to be probably more NXT, especially women, being called up than we think. Maybe. This was just from what I've seen. I thought they were going to actually keep Lash and Jakar together and call them both up because that they need a tag team over there. But whatever, that happened. But nah,
But
they
yeah,
about to call up. They about to call up some people. They might actually call up Jada Parker, like just because she's on the come up. Everybody's like, oh, she's not ready. She's not ready. No, her moveset ain't that good, and she kind of wrestles.
yeah, I'm finna
Not,
get up out
I
of
wouldn't
here.
say plain, but
I'm finna get up out of
very
here.
flashy. She has that one thing that's height. But yeah.
I'm finna get up out of here.
Oh man, my bad. I'm ranting. You take it easy, man. Have a good night.
All right.
Have a good night at work.
All right.
Yeah, but the whole they're calling up a lot of people. Like I feel like they might call up Jada Parker. If they don't, that's fine because she could use a little more push at NXT. Not because of her moveset, because I mean I know how she is, but her actual character can get a better push in NXT that can prepare her for the WWE. But if they call up soon, that's fine. They just do the same thing. I just hope it works out well. Because that girl is fine. I don't give a fuck what the latest doing. Just get here. Just get here. You don't have to give me that just like I'm almost home. I'm setting up the computer. That's all I need. That's all I need. All right. Just me right for right now until maybe Lynn gets here or somebody else, you know, randomly shows up. I don't even know how many people are watching me. Fuck it, probably it's probably just what 2 people. I wonder. I fucking wonder. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Dakota Kai release spot. Damn, bro. On on this commercial break, if I had some commercials to run, I would have ran them. But first night here, we'll get to the advanced stuff. When we become more advanced. You know, we holding it down right now for Monday. I mean, holy shit! Please don't take me back to Monday. We're holding it down for Friday night SmackDown. Here featured in Des Moines, Iowa. Next Saturday, Backlash in St. Louis. Not a lot of title matches aside from is it Randy Orton facing fuck. Speaking of which, right, John Cena. That's right. Speaking of which, yeah, that's like I think that's like the only exciting thing I see right now. I need to look at the rest of the card. Granted, Cena versus Orton, they know how to cook, and for this being the last time when the roles are reversed, it just hits different. I remember this shit, by the way. This is the unification and the defunctation. I know that's not a word. Shut up. The defunct of the World Heavyweight Championship, and I think that's my favorite belt in WWE. Maybe second. I can't. I gotta first and second. I really like that World Heavyweight Championship belt. Ooh, yes, that was a mashup. Yeah, so did I, Lynn. Watch that TLC matchup. It's fun. Speaking of the NBA, what's I'm a sign wipe that because I need to figure out where the fuck's my iPad. Here it is. I need to figure out who's playing and what the scores are because I've been in this at an hour for now. So yeah. Oh, by the way, Greg Popovich steps down as the head coach. That is the dude that I don't. I know he started like late nights, some shit like that, but I really don't ever remember the San Antonio Spurs without Greg Popovich. So this is going to be very different, very different. Granted, he's still in the organization. He's just moved up to I forget what it was called, but it's like head basketball operations, some shit. But above that, but that like Greg Popovich just out of character alone is probably one of the greatest coaches that I've at least seen coach in the NBA because every fucking player loved Greg Popovich. And if you hated this, and if you hated the Spurs, you at least respect the coach. That's my random fan. Godspeed, Greg. You've been at it you've been at it for so long. Um, I thought she was gonna retire a lot sooner than you did. So I respect it. I love it. Go continue to be great, Greg. Love those interviews, by the way. Is that the only map? Is that the only game tonight? Rockets Wars? Huh. Okay, yeah, only game tonight. Rockets and Warriors, and that starts in like 3 minutes. So we'll probably carry on to that. If if SmackDown ends beforehand, which it probably will. This bitch Nia, bro. Like she's pretty, but brother, she, remember what I was talking about with Steph about big girls wrestling clunky just and making it their move set.
Well, that was a warm welcoming, and I'm really happy I'm back. But you see,
Although the bonsai sit down, that's new, so I'll give her that. Oh, they did release the whole Gallus team. Damn. I mean, I don't know what else they would have did with them, but like I say, I guess you got to make the room. Yeah, team president of Spurs. That's what it was. Yeah. That's a higher position, almost like Oh, here comes Tiffy. Almost like Brad Stevens going from coach to general manager to president of the Celtics. I might be wrong. I actually might be wrong. I don't know. He's up there, just like Greg is. Brad Stevens is up there, just like Greg Popovich is going to be. Brad Stevens is a hell of a coach, too, by the way. God, the fits, bro. The fits that Tiffy's wearing, bro. I'll fucking do it again.
I defend my title against you anytime, any place, anywhere.
Well, if I should say that without barely moving the lips. I would give it to Naomi. She comes out with something. She makes that caution tape look different every time she comes out there. Hold on. I need a shot from behind. I think it's hanging out. Oh yeah, antifreeze. Steph's me and Steph were talking about that earlier. This is Jakar Jackson, man. I don't know. I thought like I said before, I thought they were gonna team them up, but nope. They was like Jakar, you can get the fuck out of here, bro. She was really killing it in that whole lollipop thing. Like that was the turn. There's the back shot. Let me stop. Let me stop. That's a tall ass nigga.
Under one.
That bit, she is still on your ass, girl. Literally, she is about. She is. You better get ready to fight. Ooh. Oh, everybody's fighting now. Jesus. It's just like back and forth with them now. Like Jay done beat Naomi, like at WrestleMania, killed that. But they just going back and forth now. I don't know. It's only been a couple weeks. You know, it's been only like. It's only going to be like 3 weeks between WrestleMania and Backlash. Oh, here comes Nick Aldis. Hold on a minute, player. He actually said it. Say it. Say it. Damn it. My boy brought it to it, bro. He said, player. Holla, holla. I love it, man. I love it. I love that he actually played into the whole thing, bro. Because I know they had to know, bro. They be making tag teams like out of all these things, just like the old days, man. You know, the Mac could attack. Hold on a minute, player. I got the perfect solution for this. Tag team match. Holla, holla. Oh, brother. A lot of people call that shit corny, but I grew up on that so season. That never gets old. I am about to get jumped. This match, though. I'm certain this match between Alistair and Miz isn't going to be quick. Bing! But I kind of feel like they could make it like a low-key squash. I hope it's not a squash. We? Ain't no way he just called him Dre.
This is what I was talking about last week. Respect. 2 decades I built WWE with hard-working spotlight, stealing performances.
Man.
Next big things, so-called flavors of the month, so-called legends, you name it. He wanted his second chance. You target a nobody talks. You target the biz, everybody talks. Spotlights on you. Here's the thing, he did not be out last week. He woke me up. He's not fighting for a spotlight. I'm fighting to remind everyone exactly who I am. There's a reason I lasted in a company that he only lasted 5 years in. Alistair Black wants to make a statement. He's going to be a part of mine. Let's go. Hear my music. Awesome.
You know what's funny about Miz, man? He can kill a promo, bro. He can rip a promo and make himself look grand. And then he gets out there in the ring and he's average. Now, granted, he's a lot better than he actually was before, but he's mildly above average now. Like you don't want to give it a B, but you don't want to give it a C. It's in between that C plus B minus range. Man, this tall asshole don't sit his ass down, bro. My man, bro looked like he was about to reach over and smack the back of Melo's head. His tall ass. What the hell is this? All right, commercial. Damn it. Damn. Meanwhile, we'll check on the game probably just started. We'll check on the Rockets and Warriors. Game 6, by the way. It would be funny as hell if the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. Like, funny as hell, bro. Oh, shit, I haven't started yet. Really? What they fucking doing? The national anthem? Huh.
It's like all their
Oh, they that game ain't even fucking start yet. Well, so to the seven here. Thanks for joining. I hope you're having fun on this live stream directed by Jay the Captain. Yeah, yeah, man. You know what actual NBA match I am looking forward to though is the Boston Celtics and New York Knicks. People think that the Celtics got it, and they probably do. But if as long as the Knicks don't really fuck around like they kind of did with Detroit, Detroit can be sweaty a little bit. As long as they don't fuck around like they did with Detroit, they should actually make a run for it. I'd say about probably like 7 games. Boston probably still wins, but 7 games. I got some holy water for Nia Jackson. Nope, I am good. She got it. She can keep that holy water over there. I got my own holy water, blessed by the blessed. I didn't have anything for that. My bad. Lame. Stuff that. Lame. Ugh. Commercials. I'm actually glad this is on a Friday night that we're doing this because I've had a rough, not rough, but kind of busy week. That's always left me tired, bro. Like going to I always come to the streams and through the other recordings and such, but man, I had to take a nap almost every week we stream, except today. But yeah, it's been a tough week. But it's over and I'm here now. So one up for the week, one's up for the weekend.
Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or all kinds of infections. Liver problems can occur. And Divio, relief, remission for real.
Oh, that's what that is. I think we're actually streaming on X, but man, X sucks now. Like straight up, X sucks. Like you can't even. Ain't nothing like valid or everything. Literally everything is just satire now. It's annoying. Like, is this just your humor cesspool now? Just say shit just to get somebody to react to you. You say something dumb and just bland and transparent that it has no argument or sense towards what they were doing, or you just call them something stupid. Like you have a legit hot take, and then when somebody challenges it, you just call them something stupid or like Cope Hart or some shit. You just whatever credibility you had, mushroom cloud ass. Sorry, and we're back. had to get a little mini rant off before we came back for the show. Mike the Miz Mazanian, 2-time champion, 8 Intercontinental champion, 2-time. He does have a lot of accolades, but it's like, oh boy, I don't want to do them like that, but they're low key paper stats. It's the dead man rise for me. Oh, I figured out why his eyes are two different colors. Because I don't even know who it was, but they did the Rey Mysterio and jammed his eye on the edge of steel steps. Now I guess he still has a quote unquote glass eye. I don't know. That was around that time I really wasn't watching like that, so I didn't get a lot of that. So
The concerning destination for so many in the Smackdown unnerving, otherworldly presence.
you know what's funny? Aleister Black's like that type of person that you just really love as a wrestler, but you're not supposed to. He just reeks of heel aura everywhere he goes and all about it. It works, but at the same time, look at his eye. Niggas don't really hate Aleister Black. They didn't hate him as Malachi Black like that on AEW. Granted, he was on House of Black all the time, but you know that's Malachi Black, House of Black. That worked. All right, this nigga's about to whoop Miz's ass. Proper up and down this ring in Des Moines, Iowa. With Charles Robinson refereeing. Ooh, yeah, you learned from last time, didn't you, Bucko? Almost caught that heel kick. Whoop. And I didn't even notice Aleister Black, wearing loose trunks. That didn't last very long. Oh, okay. That was stylish. Weave. Ooh. Everyone's coming up with these kid cuisine ass takes as a microsm of society and attention seeking. Yeah. Kid cuisine ass is funny though. I fucked with some kid cuisine back then though. I ain't gonna hold you. But that was like, obviously them elementary days. I think I'm gonna go to commercial. Well, at least it's a picture-in-picture. Good God, man, SmackDown is selling their shit tonight, bro. They are selling their shit tonight. But no, yeah, the society, this whole new TikTok era generation is really killing. It's really killing the overall intelligence of society. Look at India. Look at where India found the internet. Not a bash on India, by the way. I'm just saying, not even just India, though. All over the world, everyone's acting stupid. In England and Britain, stupid. And in Japan, Korea, stupid. Once upon a time, those Dawn ducks had oil. They had those commercials for Dawn where they were cleaning the oil off the ducks from the oil spill. Now we got cartoon talking CGI ducks. Nice advertisements. Nice advertisements, Dawn. Oh, selling point, yeah. Nice selling point, Dawn.
Many people swear they've had stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before, so we invited some of them to a little taste test.
That's the Domino's stuffed crust that you said you've had in the past.
Where's the pizza?
Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before.
I'm at a loss for words.
What do you mean? I like Domino's really hasn't never made a stuffed crust pizza. Until now.
It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza.
I actually want to try that. I'm not gonna hold you because
Can you believe this, man?
bro, like Pizza Hut stuffed crust is all I ever love the most about Pizza Hut's crust. And then you put it on the Domino's crust, bro.
Stop. This is simply safe. Police are on the way.
Whoa! I didn't even see those guys. So what about us now? Luckily,
A Doberman and a Rottweiler
there's no signal.
over here cowering over intruders when they should be ripping their nuts off. Commercial's so stupid. Are we gonna get back to this match? Because they definitely know how to drag that shit out, though. I'll tell you that. Oh boy, okay. They had to stick a Wingstop commercial in there before they came back, bro.
The Smackdown a week ago delivered a black mass spinning kick to the Miz. Miz comes in.
Such a lame move.
First official WWE match since October of 2020. Well, that's been an absolute masterclass by the Miz. Oh, that skull crushing finale, but too quick was Aleister Black, and it just shows exactly why he is so special when it drops the posturing, drops the clowning around. Because he's effectively neutralized somebody who was following him down in the early goings of this one. What a step, but he's a huge knee. I mean, a huge right knee as the Miz
Dove right into a knee.
that tremendous reactionary strike there from Aleister Black, who didn't get more than a split-second notice that the Miz was darting at him. It was a perfect strike at the perfect time, which tells you exactly why Black is just so dangerous.
I will give them this. They at the very least gave him a long match. Most of it was through the commercial, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Damn. Oh, brother. This is why I have snacks, but not big snacks. Because I'm starving. Oh, next Friday, Dayton, Ohio. That makes some sense. I don't have to travel very far from Iowa to Ohio. And then Backlash is St. Louis. Damn it! Bro, why is that chain so big? I mean, it's because it's Andre the Giant. I get it. It's got to be a giant chain, but it could have been smaller, but still a giant chain. That shit takes up half his chest. Come on, like Flavor Flav, but not with a clock, with another man's head on his arm, or his chain. Oh. Ooh. Going for Skull Crusher finale. Oh, good block. Cartwheel block. Woo! This is the part of the match where the other wrestler gets in the zone. Hits a game breaker, if you will. Come on, Mello, chill out. Mello, chill out. Bing! Ooh! You ain't waking up from that one, Buckaroo. You ain't waking up from that one. 1, 2, 3. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Thought you was gonna beat Aleister Black on his first match back in WWE. Ha! Yeah, all right. What, you want some too, Mel? Yeah, we here. We all here. Bro got the chain in his hand like he about to big man. Boy, if you don't get your dumb ass on, boy. 5'8" head ass boy. It's hollow in the back too, like that. You know, if it wasn't, it would be a lot heavier. Probably give Mel some neck problems. Can guarantee you that shit probably like plastic or something. Yeah, get your boy. Pick your mans up, man. We're gonna need a dentist.
I had a chance to watch your match at WrestleMania, brother. I gotta tell you, what I saw was a true embodiment of disappointment. Not only did you lose the biggest match of your life, for which you should be embarrassed, you also embarrassed the whole tradition of lucha libre by losing to a clown payaso like El Grande Americano. Rey Mysterio himself picked you to take his place at WrestleMania, and you blew it. And now the self-appointed greatest luchador of all time is out of the picture. And this time, hopefully, someone's gonna have to take his place, and that person, brother, has always been me. So, if you know what's best for you, you're gonna want to listen closely to what I gotta say. Mira, cállate. Stay out of my business. Okay? Whoa. Espera. There is only one luchador in the world I trust. And definitely, it's not you, brother. If you have a problem, I will see you in the ring tonight.
You better bring those lucha skills back, Santos. I don't think you know what you up against. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching and such, the Lynn has arrived. And 4 minutes in,
what up?
Somebody rush home.
And I came right on time. My fine Puerto Rican dime pieces on TV.
Yeah, Zelina's out there. Ace, you see that photo shoot over? I know you did. You see the photo shoot over for the championship?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she was wearing it like a bra on her chest.
She can only do that around me, unfortunately. I saw earlier in the day, she went to the 9/11 memorial because her dad apparently passed away in 9/11.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, I remember that. From like what was the Puerto Rico backlash 2023?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. I remember that being mentioned. When she had wrestled in that match.
What up, Bam? He put
So,
Lynn like 4 times in the chat.
Jesus Christ! All caps too. It's like it's breaking news or some shit. Like, come on.
The crowd loves Lynn. But I saw they were showing the TLC 2013 with Cena and Orton. I watched that shit live when it happened. That shit was great.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a pay-per-view
Yeah.
overall too.
Oh yeah, it was a grand pay per view. Like that whole match was like lit. I mean, I knew how it was going to turn out because it made sense, but at the same time, they showed out like it looked like you didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, facts. I think I went to Buffalo Wild Wings to go see that shit live.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
I
back
can't
when
remember where I was. I was at my apartment in Charlotte. That's where I was. Yeah.
Back when pretty much like 2013 up until like 2015, Buffalo Wild Wings would show wrestling on Sundays, the pay-per-views. But then they just stopped doing it all of a sudden.
Maybe because it costs too much. Or maybe their subscription to WWE Network expired.
True. But I think they were just ordering off the pay-per-views because the network wasn't out at the time. It was like 2013 when they first started doing it. The network came out in like after WrestleMania 30.
Okay, so that WrestleMania 30 was in 2014.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I watched the one I watched where Seth took the shit. That was on WWE Network. That was 2015, I believe. Yeah. One of them. This is mid 2010s, but yeah.
Did you see the trailer for The Rock's Mark Kerr movie that he's playing in?
What movie?
He's in a autobiography about Mark Kerr, the UFC fighter, and he plays Mark Kerr. And they got him looking crazy with the latex aesthetics and the fake hair and all that. Yeah, he's weird. He looks weird, but it's supposed to be a good movie.
That's what he's been working on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it would be something more, I guess it could have been worse. Like, wasn't he a fucking Tooth Fairy?
The Tooth Fairy, the Scorpion King. What else?
He was outside the CGI. The Scorpion King wasn't that bad.
He was a deadbeat dad in the Game Plan. Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Well, that wasn't his fault. Well, it kind of was.
It kind of wasn't because he was a college football star and his ex-girl was toxic. And she left him while she was pregnant with his daughter.
She never told him about the daughter.
Exactly. Never
told him. He didn't find out until he saw the letter at the end. And it was like, I was like, is it really fair to blame bro that he's finding out with a daughter that he never knew about because they never told him about him? I don't know. But that movie was kind of more circled to be like have like a Disney-esque finish.
Oh, look at young Pat. A young Pat McAfee on
Pat
TV.
McAfee. Pat the punter.
He's gonna be on Stephanie's Places.
I think he's already done the interview. Obviously, they're just gotta debut the show.
I saw the Bloodline one. That was a really good episode.
Who was on it? Was it everybody or?
Yeah, pretty much from Roman, the Usos, Solo, Sammy, Paul, Ika Fatu, the Tongans. That was it.
Oh, damn! I want to see that.
It was dope because they were on a cruise and just pretty much talking about the memories in the Bloodline from their.
Of course, you gotta be on the cruise in the water when you talk to the Bloodline, the Hawaiian, the Samoans.
And they were eating a quite delicious looking Samoan cuisine too.
You know Roman got the spread, you know.
He do. I think they had one of like their uncles cooking it, something like that. It wasn't like a actual chef.
They had that
Homemade.
authentic food.
Yep.
Homemade authentic food.
It was funny because there was one part. It's this thing they eat called turkey tail, which is basically the ass of a turkey, and but not like the actual butt cheek. It was like the feathery part.
I was saying the tail of a turkey's all feathers. At least that's what I thought.
Come to find out, it's a Samoan tradition to eat that, and it's very fatty. But there's like little remains of meat in there.
Ass. Of course, it's fatty. It's ass.
And apparently, it was Yokozuna's favorite backstage meal to eat with dipped in mayo.
Thunder. You said it was Yokozuna's favorite meal?
Yeah, he used to eat that backstage every day after a match, dipped in mayo. And everyone was like, yeah, that's him. We don't do that, but that's his thing.
You see, it was already enough. I was like, yeah, I believe Yokozuna did that. And then you said dipped in mayo. I was like, okay, you didn't have to make it worse for Mans.
Yeah, they exposed him on that part.
I hate the fact that that I 100% believe that, but because me personally, I just can't put anything in there. I mean, a chicken sandwich, that's almost about it.
Why is my camera having a hard time focusing today? It's not looking 4K-ish right now, like it usually does.
The camera's not acting oozy right now.
It's really not. There we go.
There it is. All right. Give it a little hard reset.
Man, when I tell you that Knicks game last night, I was hanging on a fucking thread. I was on a fucking thread, man.
Yo, man, because I was playing on the PlayStation. I look over there for a second. I'm like, okay, Knicks are up. They can handle this. And after a little while, I look over, just check the score. They're down now. I'm like, what? and oh boy, when it got down to the end, I just had to stop it. I just had to stop and watch because it was like, yo, man, if the Knicks blow this game, I don't see them winning Game 7. But Jesus Christ, that boy Brunson.
Yeah, that crossover three to hit the game, man. I fucking lost my mind, dude.
We sent that nigga in the shadow run, boy. And Asar had been locking that nigga up.
Nah, he did.
Like he had that nigga in jail, but then Brunson broke out and hit the game winner.
It's good to be a Knicks fan. Shout out my boys. We advancing. We just got to worry about Boston or Cleveland.
Really? I'm not gonna lie. I almost feel like Boston's gonna be y'all toughest matchup.
It is.
But if y'all do get to Cleveland, be prepared for some YN locks. Because damn near every nigga on that squad is a lock.
Especially Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, yeah. Spider lock.
Is Josh Allen still on the Cavaliers as a center?
Jared Allen?
Yeah, Jared Allen. That's what I meant.
He is, yes.
He might be a big we might have to worry about.
Him and Evan Mobley, who I believe won Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh shit!
I think I'm not sure though. I gotta look it up. I'm not I haven't been really keeping up with the NBA awards like that. I know Stephon Castle won Rookie of the Year. I know Peyton Pritchard won Sixth Man of the Year. I know Jalen Brunson won Clutch of the Year.
Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill versus Nia Jackson Naomi. Do we really want to see that?
No, but they got to give them something to do. Frankly, I thought they were gonna end that feud at WrestleMania between Jade and Naomi, but I guess not.
Who are those girls on the spring side with Piper Niven?
One of them is Alba Fire. The other is Chelsea Green.
Oh, okay, okay. I couldn't
Chelsea is
recognize.
dressed like a widow that is mourning the loss of her championship.
She'll be okay.
Yeah. She don't quite. I mean, she looked fine doing the salute right now. So you know. And Nick Aldis conveniently placed Piper in this match and said if she wins, she'll have a chance at the number one contendership for the United States Championship right in front of Chelsea's face. And that was hilarious. Okay, I got it right here. So Evan Mobley did win it, Defensive Player of the Year. Dyson Daniels won Most Improved Player of the Year. Oh, I thought he won Defensive Player. Oops.
Ho! Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Open the fucking app. Damn.
They really got Cody Rhodes promoting a sweepstakes for Universal Studio.
Consumer Cellular, ranked number one in network coverage and customer satisfaction.
It was for a sweepstakes thing.
I was looking down with that, but I just look up and I see Harry Potter.
And plans start at $20. Okay,
Yeah, so that's all the ones that's been announced so far. Yeah, Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year. Peyton Pritchard, Sixth Man of the Year. Dyson Daniels, Most Improved Player of the Year. Jalen Brunson, Clutch Player of the Year. So far. That's it so far.
Antifreeze said Lin and JJ holding the stream down.
Why you double up our names, my bro?
Was good, Antifreeze.
Lin, JJ. We're
Damn,
here trying to fight the
me there.
demons of Dunkin' Donuts.
Dog, do you see this commercial?
Well, the bounty commercial?
Yeah, they're just throwing wine everywhere.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
I was say such a waste of wine, bro.
For real. But hey, Bounty will get it up though. It does do the job.
I mean, you're gonna need a little bit of counteracting white wine with the red wine, but yeah, if you use Bounty to blot it, you'll be all right. Remember, you gotta blot it.
Clean.
This is alpaca. You gotta blot that shit, bro.
This guy knows what I'm talking about. This commercial is so corny.
What the progressive commercial?
Yeah. Bring back Flow.
A lot of them are. Did Flo not go anywhere? Because I mean, I just see the Jamie dude.
Yeah.
That one.
She probably getting too old for the TV now.
She
You know
has
they
been on this shit for like 20 years, hasn't she?
Yeah, something like that. I can remember her being on progressive commercials for the longest.
I remember her being in progressive commercials when I was in high school. So
Yeah. Bam, you're corny for that. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? He's corny for that, yo. This is such a mixed match, like match.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. And first and foremost, Zelina has beaten Piper before, so it's not like it's impossible. That's one. Number two, it really makes Piper look less of a threat every time somebody significantly smaller than her beats her. But not saying that she didn't have much of a move set anyway. But you know, I don't know. Did she win like a championship as Dewdrop? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, she was a tag team champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that it?
Tag team champion.
Okay, I thought she won a singles. You know, Vince doing crazy shit sometimes.
She didn't get that solo push until she became Piper Niven.
Oh, okay. Wasn't really much of a push, but that's
Yeah, it really wasn't.
It's neither here nor there.
Man, there's You got a lot of nerve promoting them SummerSlam tickets, knowing them prices. I heard Jim Cornette talking about it.
So Jesus Christ, I feel like if those were front row WrestleMania tickets, that would somewhat make sense. But even still, that would be crazy. But SummerSlam for like a midsection SummerSlam, not the mezzanine, but like the midsection of the first four, I believe they said it was. Midsection SummerSlam seats for both nights is $40K.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I would rather put a down payment on the house. Yeah, check the bids. Yeah, I would rather put a down payment on a house. And I would want to go to one of those wrestling shows. I mean, if it gets to the 10,000, I'm gonna have to take a rain check, bro.
At WrestleMania 19, ringside seats, literally in front of the ring, was $400. Here we are at 2025, and front row seats to WrestleMania and SummerSlam is almost $50K, plus VIP package. Because I did some research on what is included in this 40,000 package.
Oh, it better be a fucking VIP package.
You get
I better meet every fucking wrestler.
Basically, kinda. You get night one and night
don't
two
care to
tickets, Raw and SmackDown tickets for the night after Mania. You get a meet and greet with a select few of superstars. A meet and greet. You get a backstage pass. And it said something else like VIP shit, something with VIP stuff, like private access to certain things.
So these tickets aren't just regular seat tickets.
It's the VIP package, but
so why are people gassing them?
Because that's the only way you can get front row seats is if you pay for the VIP package. They're forcing you to buy that shit, yeah, in order to sit front row.
So you gotta ante up basically in order to sit front row. Yeah. Like you rather sit front row and watch the shit, but you don't want to. Maybe you don't need to go to the shows after. Maybe you don't have to meet every wrestler. Maybe you might want to meet one or so, but you're basically overpaying for an overpriced seat.
Pretty much.
That's interesting. Not that much to crash out over, but interesting marketing tape.
Yeah, they're not worried about selling out the building. They're worried about selling to the most money grabbers, pretty much. The ones who are willing to spend their bottom dollar on a ticket.
Well, you know they're out there. The same ones that be spending thousands of dollars on a replica belt.
Chelsea.
And I fucking want one.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, hit her! Hit her!
Oh! The accidental double cross. Oh, what a pin. 3! And she wins.
Oh, wait. Ass up and everything.
I love it. Keep it that way. Cameraman knows what he's doing.
Chelsea is such a soap opera actor. Well, no number one, no title shot for you.
Sadly,
no title shot for you.
Nick Aldis. Oh, Fatu.
Thank you, Nick.
And as far as Jacob, he's telling everybody they better stay out of his way.
Ramin.
Bullshit.
Warning received. Which is why Backlash.
I mean, yeah, but
championship against Damian Priest. And
LA. The infrared Jordan 5s are coming out September 13th.
Yeah.
Technically, Drew McIntyre won the match. He's the number one contender. If there's anybody that should fight Jacob, it's Drew. You're right. You're absolutely right, sir. Forget the triple threat. Let's make it a fatal four-way match.
Fatal four-way?
I knew that was coming.
Oh, brother.
You set him up.
Line them all up at Backlash. Because at the end of the day, I'm a dog walk that ass.
Yeah.
See me? I'm on gas.
No breaks.
Yeet.
You know what I mean?
Yarramin.
No bricks. Yeah, I mean.
You trying to screw Jacob on.
I can't take Solo serious. Oh.
What he tell Solo?
Solo told him you're trying to screw him over, and I think he said,
I heard
"No,
that.
you are."
Oh, I didn't hear what Nick said. I don't know, man. He put him in that match, didn't he?
Yeah.
And approved the budget.
Well, he might have a point.
Some parts of the state wrapped up.
Holy shit! Okay.
Water shower.
Randy Orton up next. All right.
Oh, brother. Around this time, the show would have like 12 minutes left or so, and we'd be almost out of here.
I forgot it's 3 hours. But while we're on commercial, let me go get my spaghetti real quick. BRB.
Okay.
It'll be like 2 minutes.
I have to snacks my damn self. Cause we're gonna be in this for a while. I'm not gonna eat a whole dinner on stream though. Just I don't know. I might start like 10:30 just so I can have some, but I don't know. I'm just gonna... I ate snacks beforehand. I just ate something. Yes, ma'am. We know you received your Alexa Bliss socks, so we saw them. Oh my. All right. Well, let's check on the score game since we are on commercial. It is 30-25 Houston. They got 31-25. So far, close game. Like I said, if Golden State ends up loses this game, they might be in trouble. They got to go back to Houston.
Houston, this is for
you. You better win it while you're up and in Golden State, because if that shit goes back to Houston, I don't know what to tell you, bucko. Shit's gonna get a little spooky.
Liberty.
Flavors that feed your fancy.
All right, guys. I received my Alexa Bliss socks today. Yeah, I did see that in the Discord, Bam.
Yeah.
And the caption on the socks is very befitting for you. It's very befitting for you too.
Yeah, it's lightning bolt, bro.
We're chowing down on spaghetti, guys. Love it.
Yeah, I need it.
Homemade.
Another good reason to check GoodRx.
Ah!
We asked people who said they've had Domino's stuffed crust pizza before to compare it to our new stuffed crust.
So
I need to start standing up more during commercials.
hell yeah, sit in a chair for a while, get your legs looking like crazy.
And I have like cushions, like back cushion, head cushion, bottom cushion. Damn, fell off.
You got to get one of those massage chairs that massage your calves and all that shit.
I had one. It broke.
Oh.
I did keep the parts of it that actually did the massage, but you know, shit was worn out. The
Oh,
cushion
it's that
started to
time.
wear out.
You gonna get a new one eventually?
Probably not. If I do, it would be if I like get like a bigger house and have my own game room.
That's smart. I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, not a bad concept. But I just think I got the cheapest one at the time. It lasted, but it could have lasted longer. Like my brother has a similar chair that doesn't like have the vibrator massage type thing. Yeah, that's lasted for like almost 10 years.
Oh shit! It's next Saturday. They're moving
Yeah,
quick.
Backlash is next Saturday. That is the quickest turnaround time between WrestleMania and Backlash I've ever seen.
Nah, for real, for real. So is the draft after Backlash?
Probably. It would make sense. I just don't know when after Backlash.
And I heard y'all talking about the releases, and you were right. I do feel like
Yeah,
it's mainly
bro.
because of the draft call-ups, the NXT call-ups and shit.
Yeah, some of those releases I really do hate. No, like Jakar Jackson, Dakota Kai, poor Jade.
Oh,
I feel like they could have used more out of them. Like I guess they had another plan. Huh?
we're getting Fatu versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre at Backlash.
Oh, I said Solo. I meant Damian Priest. I'm a dumbass.
I thought he put Solo in it too, but I guess not.
Well, good. He don't need to be in that match. I'll take Damian Priest.
Uh-oh, here comes Randy.
And Drew McIntyre.
They talk to me.
Randy Orton.
Randy's got like one of the coolest lightings in the arena for his entrance. That gold and orange red mixture.
Yeah, you're right about that. And the rig set, how they do it now, makes it look better.
Remember that one year? I think it was like 2021 through 2023 when they had them annoying ass lasers everywhere.
I do remember the lasers.
Fucking, it just was spraying everywhere.
Who had the most?
Cody Rhodes.
And Cody Rhodes has some now. I can kind of see some lasers in the back right now, but they're not as bad.
As far as I can remember, Cody, Roman, and Seth had it the most, and John Cena probably. John Cena's was the most colorful.
I think I remember Seth's a lot. Yeah, I remember Seth having a lot of lasers.
I'm glad they got rid of that shit because it was a little bit too much for an entrance.
Yeah.
It was a cool aesthetic when they first did it during the pandemic. Down after that.
Yeah, and another one that I'm glad they got rid of because I had just came back into wrestling and seen this as was happening. The graphics, the entrance graphics.
You talking about the 8K camera that they do at first?
No. I'm talking about.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Entrance graphics.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The little like animation shit that pops up.
Yeah.
Floating it. Yeah.
Yeah. That I hadn't even seen something like that. I thought like, wow, I guess we're in the future. We're doing CGI graphics. But it kind of waned on me.
That was cool at first, and then it started getting a little excessive.
Yeah, I feel like it started doing too much for people's designs, trying to make them a thing, and it was just like it does nothing for me. They talk to me.
Talk to me. Talk to me. They talk to me. Randy's really milking this entrance right now.
I'm gonna miss Randy.
He didn't even go to the corner. What's going on? Oh, now he is. Okay.
Maybe he's just basking in the Maybe just basking in it for a little bit.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Do it. He's gonna do it.
Hold on.
Get your phones ready. Get your arms ready.
For those of you for the benefit of flash photography.
Oh man, it's just relaxing and therapeutic. Shout out
I have
Randy.
been doing that even when I hated him back in '08 and '07
Same. It bothered me. I don't know
and
why,
'09.
but it just bothered me when he would just stand in the corner in '09 and just give you that dark stare and wouldn't do the pose.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, he didn't really do the pose. Ball Randy didn't really do the pose like that.
Nah, because it was a switch. It was a part of the character switch.
Yeah. Yeah. True that.
But it did fit it though, because it fits the intensity of him.
Yeah. Did the baldness of it fit as well? Because
Yeah,
I will say he did look scary.
like it.
He
He
looked
looked
like-
more serious.
Yeah, I will say that because like before that Legend Killer ran, it just looked like a douche that was getting to jump on everybody. Then he fought against Undertaker and he put on a hell of a match.
That shit lifted his career for sure. The Undertaker
It did.
rivalry.
And the Edge one.
Yeah, rated RKO, definitely. That was his
Yeah.
comeback after failing the drug test for the third time.
Right. I do wish they could have did a little bit of that one more time. But, whatever.
Some things you gotta just
John
keep a certain
Cena.
era. Oh man, it's crazy that these two are beefing again.
On the other side. with reverse
Roles are
rolls. With reverse rolls. That's what makes it interesting.
It took about 20 years for all you to realize exactly what kind of man
reversed.
I knew from day one.
Everybody's saying that about Cena. Took you 25 years to realize he's really this way.
He's not lying.
Oh, the crowd's going.
He's an entitled brat.
This is a different time, man.
It's the ultimate shiny new toy to be played with by the ultimate puppet master.
Slight jab.
John, I gotta hand it to you, man. You're smart. You took advantage of the PG era. Oh boy, did you ever take advantage of the PG era. You were willing and quite frankly eager
He did.
in real life,
Especially the 7-Eleven Slurpee cups.
While I, on the other hand, did everything that I could.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Randy was kind of selling them shits too, but that's neither here nor there.
It is.
He didn't care about the boys in the back. He didn't care about all of you. All he cared about, all that he cares about is his bottom line, which has brought him fame. It has brought him fortune. It has brought him right into the mainstream. It has enabled John Cena to make sure that every single month he has a brand new colored t-shirt to come out to the merch along with headband, hat, neckband, waistband, armband, wristband.
You know how Brett and Stone Cold got that Hall of Fame thing for their match at WrestleMania 13?
Brett and Stone Cold?
Yeah, they got an award.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah.
Randy and John Cena are definitely going to get one of those in the future. Hands down.
This your future?
Not this year,
only
but
gonna
in
do it?
the future. Like when they're Hall of Fame inducted, they're going to get that award, I feel like. For
Oh,
putting-
the award. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I thought you said they were gonna like run it back in the future. I'm like,
Oh, no.
yeah, okay. No, but yeah, I agree.
That you have raised is the price of your merchandise, which the actual parents have to work a double and able to afford.
That's taking a jab at TKO, low key. Jeez. Because Randy doesn't like that shit that everything is double the money now. He's one of those people that's against it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it, John? You've been doing that for 20 years.
I like that they break the fourth wall a lot more too.
Hustle, loyalty, respect.
Well, I mean, you think John's in the back watching the TV, so of course you got to talk to the camera because he's probably watching the TV in the back.
All day.
Or in
But the
Gorilla.
loyalty,
No, I'm kidding.
Or in Gorilla.
the respect. What happened to the loyalty and the respect, John? Let me be clear why I'm asking specifically about the loyalty and the respect. Because last week, you stood in this ring, looked me dead in the eye.
Okay,
and
he's
said
mad
you were
now.
going to erase the Orton name from the history books. You said, as you stood in this ring and looked me square in the eyes, that you were going to erase everything that my family did in this industry. And I'm going to tell you right now, you are not, and you will not, over my dead freaking...
Yo, he's turning red.
You say
Guy's
that
turning
you are
red.
the last champion. No, John, you are the latest legend that I have to put down.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna do so.
That was a nice shot.
Backlash, my hometown, in front of my wife, my
Oh yeah, it is in Randy's hometown.
friends, in front of the future
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's a little unpredictable as far as who might win then, because they could give it to Randy and have him go back and forth. That makes Randy a 15-time WWE champion as well.
I don't think they're gonna go back and forth. Because then John Cena will just pack on more.
True. But if he beats Randy, that makes him a 17-time or 18-time.
Oh yeah, no, he already has it.
No, he's a 17 right now.
Yeah, he's a 17 right now. If he beats Randy while holding the title, he's not gonna give him 18. It's just he's gotta lose it and regain it. To give him 18.
I'm thinking every win with the title counts too.
No.
If that's the case,
John Cena would have hundreds of titles.
and 07 alone would have made him beat Ric Flair's record.
Come on now.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
To 7 next time, okay.
Wait, he's gonna do the pose again.
Yeah, of course he is. I mean, those of you for the benefit of Flash photography.
I hear voices crying. It's funny how he hated his "Burning My Light" theme.
Yeah, I was getting used to that theme until he changed it, and then I started getting used to this theme. So
I remember when Voices first came out, I was like, "Oh, that's interesting."
So as long as you figure out whatever you have to do with Jade and stay out of my way, we'll be good.
I wonder if Nia has thyroid problems.
Sure.
you give him a little stank look down.
Rude. She's gonna say rude. That's what she always says.
She thought it.
Who's this? Who is this? Ray Phoenix?
Ray Phoenix.
Oh,
Ray
okay,
Phoenix.
okay. I'm not used to his theme song yet. It's a dope song though.
It is.
And they're damn the pyro for his entrance.
Oh yeah, seizure and epilepsy warning at least.
Damn. Damn. Nah, they gave him a Penta type entrance. But
hey, bro, you gotta give the Lucha Bros the heavy fireworks, man. You gotta pipe them up like that, like they're somebody, like they're that.
I didn't know that him and Penta are actual brothers too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, shoot,
I knew that I knew they were brothers before I actually learned their individual names in AEW, but I didn't really get to see them that much because they were more so on the lower card, almost like it was AEW's personal LWO.
I did hear that Tony Khan mistreated them as far as booking.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they are so wildly talented. It's insane how you just like shelf. It's like you put the show toys on the shelves that you don't like, but you'd rather you can use to put over the toys you do like.
It's because Tony's throwing all that money at MJF in the main event and the WWE guys. He forgets about the other talent that he has. Andy Free said, hearing Randy's entrance music makes me miss WWE's creative music with artists. That's true.
Yeah. There's only a few of those left right now. They're going the way with the wrestler.
Batista's theme song till this day. That has to be one of my walkout entrance musics right there. Batista's. I walk alive.
That and the Triple H thing. Those two I did all the fucking time.
All the time. That's cool.
All the time. Especially when they're about to come out on side. Let me get up real quick. That was my favorite part of that.
On time. Plus, it's 360
Quick bathroom break, commercial break.
And we still got about 50 minutes left. You know, it would actually be a lot better if it was 2.5 hours like Raw. But I digress. The only thing, oh brother, I've been to Universal Orlando several times as a kid, but all the rides and all the attractions are far different from what they are now. The only thing I really hate is the fact that they finally built a Mario Land, and I'm way too old for that, at least for the park part of it, and riding all the stuff. If I was a kid in that particular era when that was there, man, best days of my life. But I digress. The rides and the shows that they had over there, they were pretty good. They were pretty sweet. That earthquake, there was an earthquake ride. That was terrifying. Like, imagine an earthquake happened and you're stuck in a subway on a train, and multiple shits catches on fire, and then the water main breaks and starts to flood the whole subway. You're fucked. But it was a ride, so they just kind of put that out there. The whole earthquake shits.
All right, what I miss? Shitty commercials.
You missed me talking about the Universal Orlando rides. How I wish I was a kid when they had the Mario Land.
Oh yeah, I wish they had Harry Potter World when I was fucking little.
Not gonna lie, me too. I don't know if my parents would have took me there, but at the same time, I still would have wanted to go because I was low-key a huge Harry Potter fan.
Same. Favorite one is Prisoner of Azkaban.
Favorite book? Shit.
No, favorite movie was Prisoner of Azkaban.
I will say that one, The Chamber of Secrets, was the two most interesting. Was the two books that I actually was more invested in.
The only Harry Potter books I read was Goblet of Fire, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. Those were the only Harry Potter books I read.
The only books you have not read or have read?
Have read.
Oh. So I haven't read Deathly Hallows. I just saw the movie and just called it quits. I read most of Goblet of Fire, but a lot of it was just kind of But then when I saw the movie, I kind of went back to the book and I was like, oh, because I was like, oh, that how that connected to that. Okay, hold on, my truth one.
It's true. I say what I said, dog. You know what's going on.
There are things in the book that aren't in the movie. It's true. It's true. That's why a lot of people say the books are kind of better than the movie because the book have more content. Like Deathly Hallows book was definitely left out a lot of parts in the movie. So
I really feel like, yeah, I didn't see it all the way because when did Deathly Hallows come out? When I was like 16, 17? Yeah. I didn't have time to read it like that at the time, even though I kind of wanted to. But it was a large book. I'll say that. Actually, really, I mean, all the books were fairly large, but I think the biggest ones were 4. Goblet of Fire. Order of the Order of the Phoenix was huge.
Yeah.
Order of the Phoenix was huge, and I actually read most of that and kind of did the same thing with Goblet of Fire. But no, I actually saw what was going on in Order of the Phoenix that translated to the movie, and really, they kind of did some. They kind of made the movie kind of made some of the characters look better than they portrayed them in the books. Anyway, what was the other one? Half-Blood Prince. I didn't read that. I didn't finish it, but I did see the movie, and the movie made me go, "What?"
Which movie was your favorite? Bam said his favorite book and movie is Order of Phoenix.
My favorite movie is Order of the Phoenix. My favorite book is probably like you, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Let's go by. His theme song is so basic.
It is.
So fucking basic.
I mean, they made it better when they were singing Logano in the background, but now that he has no Logano, it's just nothing. It's just bland and basic. Generic, if you will. Half-Blood Prince is like 40% accurate to the books.
Damn it.
Some shit and did like some shit Adrian didn't even occur in the book at all. I definitely, it's funny. I definitely saw that, like I said, in Goblet of Fire. When I look back and actually, because I went after seeing the movie, I went back to look at the book and I saw that shit didn't happen in the movie. Oh, that's a whole different story. It's basically almost a whole different story.
The Shrieking Shack is where Snape died in the Deathly Hallows Part 2, not the boathouse. The boat doesn't exist in the books. Half-Blood Prince is like 40% accurate to the books. Like some shit in Boathouse.
Yeah.
I actually want to keep reading those. Now that I'm a lot older, my vocabulary expanded. I do want to get back into the books, the Harry Potter books.
I probably would want to reread some of them, like especially Half-Blood Prince. Because like we were saying, a lot of the stuff didn't happen in the movies that they have in the books, and the craziness that happened in the Half-Blood Prince. I want to see how they sell it in the book. I know it's going to be different, but shit. You know what? Thinking about it, because I read Sorcerer's Stone all the way back in middle school.
That was a good one.
I don't think the movie came out until like I was in high school, like mid 2000s, and I distinctly remember certain parts, especially at the end. It was like it didn't go like that.
I think Sorcerer's Stone movie came out in like 2002, if I'm not mistaken, or 2001.
2002 was it the movie or the book?
The movie.
No, you're right. It's probably the movie. The book was a lot older. I remember that. I didn't actually get I didn't get a hold of the books until
that's what it was. Real quick.
That's what it was. I never got a hold of the books until middle school, but I knew the books were old because it was all my cousins would ever talk about. And I was like, is it like Encyclopedia Brown or something? It's like, no, it's wizardry. I was like, okay. And Lord of the Rings is like, no. And then
The
I read it, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But I
it
just started
says
reading.
the first Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, was published on June 1997.
Ah, okay.
The Philosopher's Stone, though, not the Sorcerer's Stone. They must
Yeah,
have.
that was the original English. That was the original English book. Was supposed to be called the Philosopher's Stone.
It
And
does
then when
say
it got
this
to
movie
then when it
came
got to America, they changed the source because it's Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, it says that right here afterwards. In the United States, it was published under the title Sorcerer's Stone by Scholastic the following year.
It is
Fucking
literally part of my
Scholastic.
childhood. You and me both, brother. You and me both.
It's really part of my childhood.
The
Yeah,
book came
all
out
of
in
us.
'98
All of us.
for America '98. Yeah, yes. England was '97. America '98. Yeah.
For
And then
America.
2001 was the movie. So it was closer.
Close. I was born when the movie came out, basically. Well, probably a few months old, 'cause I was born in February.
Right. Huh. That boy Zebra says, "What are your thoughts on Amish people? Bad." The way they
That was random.
Amish people are probably the most hardworking people that I know to have that exist in a contained society. Like you think of tribes and all that stuff and how they build their societies. Like Amish people, like they're just like regular folks that believe in what they do, but they keep it simple. Not for money, but like for culture and the sake of religion. So
And
I do
feel like
respect
that's
that.
joyful
Probably not something I would do for a long period of time, but like them literally building barns and sheds and houses and stuff like that. They actually do that shit. So respect to them for that. I don't see where they would be bad because they're not really violent people at all.
They're just very against society.
They keep to themselves. Really, they're more shut in than extrovert. So
That's the best way to explain it.
yeah, they're good.
There are some people that live an Amish lifestyle, but they're not Amish as well. They just don't want their kids to be, what's the word, like fed into how society runs nowadays. They don't want their child to follow in line like the others, basically.
Oh, so shut in.
Yep. Fucking quarantine kids.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean by that. A lot of those are like homeschool kids that they want to have contained on their way of living rather than seeing how other people live and such. It kind of hurts more than helps, especially when they come of that age where you're not around to really bind them anymore, and they go out and they see everything on, and it might spook them.
Said they've had Domino's stuffed crust pizza before to compare it to our new stuffed crust.
How many big booms would you give them? What?
Until now, introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza.
What do you mean by that?
Time tonight.
What do you mean by big boobs?
Yeah, what did you mean by that, Zebra? I meant to ask.
If you switch, you also get a free phone. What you need? Welcome to getting more. Welcome
Yeah,
to
but that boy Zebra asked about it.
Twisted Tea fans.
Like the boom meter 1 to 5. I still don't know what you're talking about. What is this, like an explosion meter or something? Like genocide or something, bro? What are you on, bro?
Honey barbecue or new buffalo, layered with flavor from the top, bottom, and everywhere in between. Delicious from every angle. That's the Sauce and Toss Chicken Strip Basket. Get yours now only at Duke Kitchen.
Hey, look at that. They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs. Genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Now they can pay less and pack just the TV they want. Pick the TV they want. Yeah, now you're getting the picture. I give up. Welcome to the Hollow Tree. Where's the dawn of magic? We baked cookies deliciously.
Potter himself was born in 1980.
When did we get to Amish people? Bam.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, bro started talking about like, what are your thoughts on Amish people? So I was like, okay.
He said the boom meter 1 through 5.
I still don't know what that means.
Yeah. Dumb it down for us, buddy. Just a little bit. We may be intelligent, but maybe not to your level of intelligence, I guess.
Which one of these two
I don't know if you call it a level, probably a
looks like
section. Anyway, I think
The
it was
subtle
referenced
jabs
something-
from Jay.
I think it was referencing something that he had to do with another trend that we don't care. Yeah, true. I don't know what a boom meter is, dude. I'm sorry.
Most likely, Bam. Most likely.
And Liz, you can't call me Unc for that because Liz 24. He don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's definitely not an Unk thing. Even the youngins wouldn't understand that. I like Ray Phoenix attire, like the colorway.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, me too. Actually, kind of like gives him more like a gold crown standard because you know he's like Ray's king for Spanish. So yeah.
And isn't a Phoenix that color too, technically?
Yeah. With the red and like the yellow and red flares and such. Yeah. That would actually make sense too. And you know the sparks of the man, it kind of had those wing sparks, you know. So that would make sense.
It gives troll vibes, he said. I don't know why someone would ask about Amish people on a wrestling stream.
As long as you left, hey man, as long as you leave a like, give us a follow.
Exactly. We're here for the love of wrestling. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Show some support to the homies. Then we'll answer your question.
I mean, if there's an Amish wrestler, I mean, we can talk about that, but I don't think one exists.
Shut in wrestling.
or at least in a WWE standpoint, somebody probably pulled that idea somewhere.
Oh, what a move from Ray.
Boing. Ugh. See, that's why there's levels to this shit, Santos.
This is what Sin Cara could have been, but wasn't. Ooh, that's
I think
safe.
it's just because Sin Cara was more than one person. And the first person wasn't really, you know, as dynamic as Sin Cara should have originally been.
Mm-hmm. That's why he turned into Unico.
Yeah. That's
why he turned into
so
Unico.
funky, bro. All of that shit was so funky.
And it sucks because Sin Cara had a following.
No, I mean, I actually like the idea of Sin Cara.
I did too.
But, you know, it was if they did Sin Cara, like you said, if they did Sin Cara like they did Ray Phoenix, boy, there probably would still be a Sin Cara. Both wrestlers are down.
As far as I know, I think I saw in a video a while back, the second guy who played Sin Cara is still currently wrestling as Sin Cara in a different company.
Hey, man, if it works for somebody. So, man, I feel like maybe the first Sin Cara kind of killed that. What's the word?
The push or the elevation.
Yeah, they kind of killed his like elevation to the top, or at least the character's elevation to the top. So it almost felt like he probably couldn't really get out of the mid cards like that. So it makes sense that he goes to another promotion and wrestle. At the end of the day, if the character still works, it doesn't matter where it is.
As long as you're getting your name.
You're selling the character more than the brand. You're just on the brand. You're just on the brand's paycheck at the time.
Give us a reason to invest in you.
I mean, people still like fanboy Ricochet, even if they don't watch AEW. Yeah, surprising. I know.
Is it safe to say Samantha gives him some of his clout, or no? Because let's say we take Samantha out the picture. Do we really still talk and think about Ricochet?
First of all, if you take Penta out of the picture,
no, Samantha, I said his wife.
Oh, no.
Point proven.
No, I mean, I knew where the point was going. I just wanted to make sure that I was hearing this right. But yes, no. Samantha in general is more known for being the bomb than Ricochet's girl. Did he just kick him on the back of the head?
Yes, he did. Oh,
that was crazy.
A meteor off the top rope. Like, 3.
Like, bro literally runs these ropes like
that's athletic as hell too.
Undertaker eats your heart out.
Nah, he did that with ease too, like real fast. Was tiptoeing through them ropes.
That was that type of precision, bro.
Boing, boing. I haven't seen someone do a springboard like that since Carlito in 06.
I don't remember Carlito doing it like that.
Not like that, but he used to do it from, how was it? It was from like, he would stand on the apron, jump on the rope, and then go to the other rope, and then do like some sort of like flying lariat or something like that.
Okay, kind of like how Timothy Stratton goes 1, 2, 3, but instead he's on the outside. He goes boing, boing, yeah.
Yeah, that's how he got caught with that RKO by Randy Orton at Unforgiven 06.
I remember the RKO. Okay. I remember the RKO. He did jump off the top rope. Damn, Byron over here in grown woman's business.
Must be nice to be standing in between them two.
Byron, I get it.
It's a lot of perfume in the air.
I wouldn't be over me either. But eventually she's going to have to learn that this title belongs on my pretty little shoulders. And as for Jade...
Yeah, Jade didn't like to hear that.
We won't have a problem.
Or you stay out of mine.
Or what, bitch?
Oh, see how she out of mine. He has that WrestleMania. But I spoke to you about this. And I'll be facing Alex Jax next week in a number 1 contenders match for your title.
Her abs scare me.
Handle that.
That's funny.
You don't want to know how I feel about her abs. We're lying. We're live on YouTube. They don't scare me. I'll tell you that much. They do not scare me. They do fascinate me.
Ah man, this tag team match is not needed, and it's going to be our main event tonight.
I almost feel like it's not even going to end in interference. Somebody's just going to get disqualified intentionally.
Yeah.
Like, somebody's going to grab Tiff, if not Tiff herself. They're going to grab the belt and just hit somebody in front of the ref. And
this shit, the fucking TLC match from last Friday, bro.
Bro.
I sent that shit to my brother, and he said that shit was 5-star.
Yeah, I went back and watched this match the next day, and boy, I was just as entertained as I was last night.
They put on a clinic. Because not only did they do callbacks, but they did their own thing too in there.
Yeah.
So
and shout out to the improvision too.
Hell yeah.
Ted just saw a leg in the crowd. He just said, "Okay."
That guy went viral too.
He did. I saw it. To be honest though, that was actually awesome. All of it was awesome. All of that match was awesome. You do not see a 5-star match like that on a random episode of SmackDown. Granted, post WrestleMania, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say to be fair, it was a post Mania SmackDown.
Yeah,
they had to do something big.
Still, that was a good treat. That was a real good treat.
You know what I miss? Remember back in this was like 2015 to I think they stopped doing it after like 2017, 2018. Every Raw and SmackDown after Mania was like 3 to 4 major returns. Either that or someone from NXT would get called up to the main roster. Like when Shinsuke and KO made it to the main roster.
Yeah. You know, when KO showed up, I was lit. I was lit as a motherfucker when KO showed up because I had just learned who he is and I seen that match, seen that rivalry with Sammy, and I was like, I like this dude. Something about him just makes this, he's different.
I definitely became a KO fan after his debut on the main roster. Definitely. But yeah, they should start bringing that back.
I will say Rusev did come back, so you can count that as a return for Raw if you want to. And then Aleister Black last SmackDown came back. Who had a pretty good match. Who had a pretty good match with Miz tonight.
We got 2 AEW stars coming back to WWE post Mania.
Yeah.
Tony Khan is shitting bricks.
I'm so Tony Khan over here punching the air, bro.
God damn it. Bruh.
Both Lucha Bros, Rusev, Aleister Black.
What's going on with Adam Copeland? What's he been doing?
Oh, brother. Last time I checked, he had he was doing something. He was feuding with John Moxley.
I saw that when he put the spike bat on his back. That's the last time I saw Adam Copeland.
That's literally the last I remember.
Oh, so he was a part-timer then. Great.
Yeah, I guess. And for his standpoint of where he's at, especially how much injuries he's had once he got to AEW, I'm all right with that. Because there ain't really much you can really do. If you give him the AEW title, okay, cool. But what does that really truly do for a man that's done much more than AEW can ever do for him now?
Turtles and other animals.
Like, bro, like Edge debuted, I want to say late 90s?
98, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, with the damn
Ingrow.
Yeah, the Brood niggas.
Brood. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Brood niggas. Yeah, that's a very long time. It's especially when you include the whole neck thing, and then just to come back from that and move like you really haven't aged much.
He's bugging.
Like
you gotta respect the heart for him, though. He had the heart to come back after all that shit too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, when he left, it really kind of hurt me a little bit because it was like, I was like, I really felt like he could have gave more, but shit happened and it just ended. He came back and I first of all, I saw that Royal Rumble. I didn't expect that.
Me either. I watched that shit live.
I was like, what the fuck is this real? I was like, wait, is this actually happening? and then as soon as I realized this actually happened, I got on my knees, bro, and started like I didn't completely go crying. Okay, that kind of
a little tear fell.
It sounded kind of crazy, but no, I was really emotional.
Yeah,
I was actually emotional.
The most emotional I ever got was probably either Kofi Mania or when Cody won at WrestleMania 40. That's the most recent I've gotten emotional to wrestling.
That is 3 of the Monk's top 5. One of them is Daniel Bryan winning at WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
And the other is Eddie Guerrero winning.
Oh.
At, was that WrestleMania or was that Unforgiven?
With Eddie and Benoit? When they both had the titles? Oh,
wait,
you talking about when he beat Brock?
Yeah.
That was No Way Out 2000.
Was that No Way Out? That was No Way Out. That was No Way Out. That one, but that okay. You know what? Yeah, the one where him and Benoit was in the ring and they celebrated that one. Yeah, I know that was WrestleMania because Benoit had just beat Triple H and was it HBK?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it was Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Benoit for the championship. And honestly, I was lit when Benoit won. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I was lit as hell. Then Eddie was out there. I was like, "What is he?" And I was like, "You know what? I love it."
And then
I did not fully understand how iconic and how crazy that that whole scene and that whole picture was going to be years later.
And for them, just looking back on it, because them two are like brothers towards each other, and they came up together in the industry from WCW, ECW to WWE.
And I didn't see it. I didn't really see it like that, but I did notice them both come up at the same time. But I hate the fact that I didn't really know how close they were to each other after they were both gone. I really hate that because I really would appreciate both of them more if I knew that.
Well, to be fair, we were kids, man. Just enjoying the moment as a fan.
That's true. Oh, Andrade. See, that's another real luchador.
Andrade he can work in the ring.
Yeah.
Cool worker. I'm glad he's back here rather than AEW because he was mistreated over there for sure.
I didn't even see him wrestle that much in AEW. I seen him, but I didn't see him wrestle that much.
Me either. I met him in person once. That's cool. He's tall as hell.
Really?
Yeah, he's like he looks at least 6'5", 6'6".
Really?
He looks tall.
I don't know if they do the angles, the funky like camera angles to make somebody look taller than they actually are. Andrade always looked like he was like 5'10", 5'11".
He's 5'9".
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
It must have been the shoes he had on because at WrestleCade he was like this, and I'm 5'10". So he was a little bit taller than me.
Yeah, maybe he was wearing some like platforms or some shit.
Yeah, the shits with the little taller heels in the back probably.
And I only say that because the way his moveset goes and the way his wrestling style is, look like he's actually like about that size.
Yeah, he moves.
That's why.
Quick.
That's why I thought.
He's quick. He's still got that luchador moveset.
Yeah.
And doing it in dress slacks. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
That. The guy wants in dress slacks, moving like a luchador. That's some different type of athleticism there. To not rip your pants mid-performance or something.
Right. See that's a different type of level that Santos isn't on.
Here comes the storm. I like the aesthetic of her entrance.
Yeah, me too. Because it kind of like pans up on her as she comes out.
It's a lot of fucking glitter though. I'm trying to get there, Jade. Don't worry, I'm trying to get there.
I mean, I need to start lifting my damn self. Yeah, I need to start lifting my damn self again. My shit is actually not even that yeah, my shit done went down, bro. I need to start lifting some more. Oh, man, it's still out. I don't give a damn, bro. Last week that shit was out. Are we going to commercial? Good.
She saw Bam's comment on Twitter and started changing her outfit.
Oh, it wasn't just Bam. Oh no, I promise you, it wasn't just Bam. Bam was like a speck on the entire a speck of fucking. Just a tiny speck of bread on the entire plate. On the entire plate of like debauchery.
That shit had like 8,000 views in like an hour. That's insane.
Hey, a lot of people saw the vision, man. Granted, it probably wasn't for the better of the brand, but at the same time, niggas saw the vision. They saw the vision.
Although it was a quotable thing, apparently it was relatable to the IWC.
Listen, man, everything's relatable to the IWC as much as you make it relatable.
Choose exactly what you want. They only for what.
Because we can have fun, but we also know that shit isn't realistic and shit doesn't revolve around what we believe should happen.
Right.
That's the difference.
We still let the business be the business. We just sit back and watch and critique.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Watch the entertainment. I'm not over here and compel that you need to do this, you need to do that. Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? Sure, we can answer those questions when they happen, but we don't go online and just start tweeting for days, saying that WWE is going down in the ratings, or WWE is losing its luster, blah blah blah, or any other brand like that. They're doing all this, doing all that. WWE ain't the same no more. This whole Triple H era is a bust. Who the fuck are you, and where do you get off giving off this shit?
So then let me ask you this. When Triple H said just watch the show and stop being a critic, where do you stand on that? Do you agree with him?
Halfway, because you can still criticize the show, but at the same time, you have to understand there's a reason for certain things. Like me growing up watching wrestling, I'm not an analyst. I don't get paid for shits or anything like that. But I know damn well that when something happens that I don't understand, eventually it's explained later and it makes sense later. Whether it's for the better or for the worse or just about the same. All you gotta do is wait and watch, and everything will make sense. Like when shit happens at the end of Raw, you're like, "What the hell was that? That was dumb." Next wrestle, next Raw, the next week they come back, they go back to it, and then the back there was like somebody says that was the dumbest way to end that match. Y'all better do some shit, and they go after it again, and something else different happens to where you didn't expect it. And now you're entertained in the match. You know, that happens a lot. Like that whole Fatal 4-Way thing, when Nick Aldis was talking to Solo about you and your Jacob have been running into these matches and interfering for the past 2 weeks, and I'm sick of it.
So are we.
Yeah, everybody. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a triple threat between you, between Jacob, LA Knight, and Damien. And so it's like, well, that's not fair. Drew's under contention. Oh, you're right. Fuck the triple threat match. Fatal 4-Way.
And then in that Fatal 4-Way, I better not see Solo bitch ass in there.
You know you will. You know you will. And that's the worst part because it's no disqualification. So of course you're gonna see him there.
This might sound like a stretch, and it might not because it's a possibility. But if Solo runs in and interferes, we could see Jacob Fatu attack Solo and be like, "I don't need you no more. I can do this on my own. I'm tired of you interfering in my matches," type shit.
I would love that.
I would too, because it's about time you give Jacob his time now. No pun intended. His Solo time.
Because that's one of those things that it doesn't make sense at first, but if they do all of that, just to have Solo finally just have Jacob finally turn on Solo, it all will make sense. And then what are you going to complain about? Oh, you should have did it sooner. Oh, he didn't hit him hard enough. Shut the fuck up.
Fucking Solo, yo.
Sick of it, bro.
Solo is basically, do you remember when Bobby Lashley had Leo Rush as his manager?
Yes.
That's basically Solo with Jacob Fatu.
I agree with that.
Just a mouthpiece, nothing else relevant.
Paul Heyman to Curtis Axel.
Oh man, I didn't want to take it that far.
Yeah, that's a little too. Yeah, that's a little too far. My bad.
Matter of fact, nah. Curtis Axel might be better because he became a decent Intercontinental Champion under Paul Heyman's wing. To be fair,
you're right. He did. That was Curtis Axel's best push when he was with Paul Heyman, and even then, it still didn't connect all the way.
All them people, Miz, Wade Barrett.
It could have though. I was starting to get into what Curtis Axel was selling, but it just didn't work out.
Sadly, his mic skills was what killed him.
Yes,
he didn't have any mic skills. That's why he had Paul. Same with Cesaro. Cesaro was a hell of an in-ring performer, but he couldn't talk on the mic for shit.
Nah, I think he got a little bit better though.
He did.
But no, you're right. That's probably why they had the real Americans, because they couldn't run Cesaro by himself, so they stuck with Jack Swagger, and I never knew who Zeb Colton was until I watched some documentaries and I saw him again. But they called him Dutch Mantel, and I was like, what? And then I saw who Dutch Mantel was. I was like, this nigga's a legend. I thought he was just some old coot that they hired. Fuck, my bad, Dutch. My bad. I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game.
I just had to sell my old car. I finally sold that shit.
Oh shit, cool. What kind of car was it?
2014 Nissan Sentra SV.
Oh, okay. You get a good price for it?
I got 300 for it for a reason though. The transmission was done for, and because it was sitting in my front yard for a while, the battery fucking died eventually. So I said, "Fuck, I'll take 300."
You not salvage it. You sold it for junk. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, when you said 2014, I figured you weren't gonna say like over the thousands, really. Anyway, but when you said transmission, that murders the value. Murders.
Man, you should have seen the look on my face the day the fucking transmission went out on me. I was on my way to a final exam, and the shit died right when I'm down the street from campus. And I'm like, great. So I had to slowly tap on the pedal and make my way slowly to campus. And I was like 15 minutes late to class, but I made it back home safe, thank God. And ever since, I said, yeah, this car's done.
So the cars I've had in my life, I've had 2 transmissions give out. One was my dad's old truck that actually belonged to my aunt a while back. But when she passed, my dad took it, and I drove it in high school. That son of a bitch went out on me at the end of my street. Granted, I was home, so thank God I was home. But as I was coming home from school, that shit went out on me right in front of my driveway. And I didn't know what had happened. I was like, this shit ain't moving no more. What the hell's going on?
That's the same thing I was going through.
And then my dad got home and everything. I showed him everything. He was like, yeah, transmission's done. I was like, what does that mean? It's like, it means I need to get a new truck. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, pretty much. Either that or you're willing to pay $5,000 plus labor for a new transmission.
And that's the other thing he told me. He was like, we could get another transmission, but that could cost like thousands of dollars. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah, mine was gonna be $5,000 plus labor. Now imagine how much labor would have been.
Now the other car, it was a Pontiac Sunfire I had in college. Not 96, didn't have a lot of manual. It was a nice style. It got me from point A to point B. That shit started to give out when I was in college. And I could kind of tell it would still go, but it would stick before turning. And even then I knew that something was up. So when I went back home, first of all, I drove back home with a bad transmission. I had to drive on the far right side with flashings, slow as hell. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, I can't. But I made it back. I don't know how I did it. I drove 2 hours from Charlotte to home to get my car fixed. And I think it was actually a little bit under 1,000 or right at it. But it wasn't fully done. Like, if it was fully done, it would have cost like same thing yours cost, like $3,000-$4,000. They managed to fix the clutches inside or something like that. It was kind of like it was an older engine, so it was about to go out anyway. But they fixed it, and we basically got it fixed for a lot cheaper than it should have been. It cost a lot, but I still got it done. That was 2012, 2011. We're gonna say 2012. 3 years later, I have the same car, by the way. It lasted 3 more years. I was on my way to the airport where I worked as a ground op man. And as I'm on the highway, I'm on the highway. I'm getting off the highway where it comes to like a main road. And I'm at the stoplight. I'm rolling through the stoplight, and I hear, and my shit stops moving. And as soon as I'm dissecting it, I'm like, please tell me my transmission didn't just die. I have to pull over to 2 lanes to the side of the road, and thankfully there was a lot of cars, so I was able to do it. But I pull over 2 lanes to the side of the road, and I tested out, and as soon as I look up the hood, and I didn't see. You can't really see how busted it is, but I could tell that shit was done. So I called my dad. He came out there with the other car with him and my mom came out there, with 2 cars, and he gave me one of the cars to work, and we had that shit towed. Yeah, and when we had this towed to the shop, they said that transmission was out of there, gone. Like not they was like, don't even try to repair it. I was like, you know what? I need to buy a new car. So like you did, I sold that bitch. I put it as a down payment to a new car, and there you go.
Yeah, same here. I put a down payment on a Nissan, and now I'm just paying that shit off.
We got another Nissan?
Yeah, I got a 2016 Altima.
Ah, I can't even complain like that because my last car before somebody hit it was a Kia Forte, and now I have a Kia Cadenza.
To me, like, as long as it gets you to and from, I'm cool with it. I'm not really too fancy with cars.
Kia's not even my favorite brand, but at the same time, the one I have right now is actually pretty sweet. A lot better than my other Kia.
I wanted a Honda at first, but niggas was taxing for a Honda.
Oh, so there was a Camry XSC that was also over there, but man, I probably would be paying like almost $500 a month if I hadn't gotten that. It was sweet as hell. It had almost the same thing as the one I have now, except for the AC seats. But it was sweet and everything. But it was a 2022 Camry too, so that's probably why it cost so much. But I got a 17 Cadenza, and I do appreciate the AC seats. Holy shit!
ACs, you said?
AC seats, like the the heated seats. Yeah. They also have fans for AC. That was clutch. Like the Camry didn't have that. So that was sweet. So I can't really complain about that. But I do have a couple dream cars that I want. One day. Realistic dream cars, I'll say that. Realistic.
Mine is probably the Cadillac XT5 truck.
Okay.
Cream leather interior too, specifically.
Cream leather, okay. You said I want that luxury truck. I mean, it's a Cadillac, so of course it is. I mean, come on now.
Come on. The first time I ever sat in one, I fell in love with that shit, man. I fell in love with that truck, man.
Facts. If I was ever to get a truck, it'd probably like a Tundra, like a Toyota truck. Fords, they're cool, but they like huge as shit. My dad has a GMC, and them trucks are really big.
My grandpa used to have a Ford Explorer.
Yeah. Are those sports SUVs? Can't remember.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Those are also big on those. But the Toyotas, they're like not huge trucks, but they're like big. They're like big enough and like heavy, like duty enough to carry stuff, get the job done, and everything. That would be the truck I would get if it was a truck. So something that I could have more control.
Nice reversal.
Than driving a tank.
That was a nice crucifix pinfall reversal.
Yes, yeah, I just seen it. That was a sick reversal. Oh, it's like she got up on her shoulders, and before Nia could really like lock in and do something, that's when she did the counter. But I do like the confidence that Tiffany's got with this match against Nia, because beforehand that whole thing with betraying a friend type shit was just not really making her as strong as she was supposed to be.
Naomi's outfit is distracting.
It is. Mostly because it's bright. Knees.
I can imagine how much that hurts, man. The velocity of you coming down off of the moonsault to get kneed in the stomach.
You do have to land a certain way so it doesn't hurt. Like you don't actually hurt yourself. Like you want to land there to look like you actually hurt yourself. But at the same time, if you actually do it wrong, you could actually hurt yourself. Especially depending on what high flying move you're doing. But here comes Jade.
Jade Gill. Jeez. Cameraman knew what he was doing there. Oh, she just licked her.
Cameron always knows what she's doing. Oh my.
Yeah. Can that be me? Let me stop. Isn't she dating a baseball player or something like that?
Who, Jade?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's dating some athlete.
I mean, it makes sense. So, like, athlete will want a athletic type woman.
Oh yeah.
1, 2.
When you get a chance, you should check out the Buddy Murphy interview with Chris Van Vliet. It was really dope.
I saw Buddy Murphy in an interview. Is it Buddy Murphy or Buddy Matthews?
Well, he goes by Matthews because he's in AEW, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So Buddy Murphy's a trade WWE thing.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I saw Buddy was doing an interview with somebody. I didn't really look into it, but okay. When I see it again, I'll look at it. I'll probably just search it.
Watching that interview gives you a better understanding of why him and Rhea were kind of meant for each other. Like them two together, it actually makes sense.
I mean, without the context, I can actually see why they're meant for each other. But yeah, if there's more to it, then yeah. Oh
no
yeah,
way.
Here we go.
No,
here we go. You know it's coming.
She did.
Deadlift.
That's a strong ass power bomb right there, man.
She grabbed her titty and everything.
Hey.
Oh man, this
was a hell of a power bomb there.
More licking, please.
On me specifically. If it'll happen. It won't.
Nigga, you better play the lottery if that ever happens.
Scratching away.
Oh God.
Uh-oh, Jade got the belt. Oh, she put this shit on her shoulder. And look at Tiffy just putting her hand
looks
out.
good on her.
It does. Oh, we're getting
bro, right I don't know if they're going to have time to do this at Backlash. Oh,
fucking Naomi.
Let me touch it a little bit. And there's Naomi.
Just killed the whole scenery.
Way to ruin the moment, Naomi. You little sourpuss. Your little warhead, sour candy looking head ass.
It's okay. You can say it. You little bitch.
No, I was really going for that. Oh, she's like, no, I am going to be the champion.
We just got quoted by Bam.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. I know exactly which one it is too. Because when I said it, I was like, I know it's getting quoted.
Now Naomi does not look good with the belt. That's just my opinion.
She's got too much yellow on. All that gold and gold is just gonna clash with each other, man.
All right, let's see how the Rockets and Warriors are looking right now. Where's ESPN? There it is.
Wait, how close is that? Hold on.
84-80. Houston's up in the third quarter.
Oh, brother.
Shout out Houston.
Well.
Oh man.
No, there's a whole fourth quarter to watch. So I do have to get something to eat eventually. So unless you I don't know unless you want to watch the end of this game, end of that game. But,
I'm down because if they lose, I get to talk shit to Ross. That's really what I'm here for. Because my niggas advance, okay? My guys made it. Now we got to see if Ross's peoples make it.
I mean, they got their backs against the wall right now, but they are up.
Damn, this nigga got.
So
He averages 20.8 in the series. He's a bucket for that. He's averaging a double-double in the series. Steven Adams, he's on the Rockets?
yeah,
I didn't know that. I'm thinking he's still on the
Yeah.
Grizzlies.
that's why I think he got moved to the Rockets from the Grizzlies with Dylan Brooks. No, we streamed the. It'll change the whole thing, but yeah, SmackDown's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Dog, the
And,
WWE is so corny for that. They posted the
What?
clip of Jade Cargill licking Naomi, and the caption is Jade Cargill literally got her lick back. Okay. I demand to know who runs the social media account, because they deserve to get slapped. What the fuck type of caption is that, yo? Throw the flag. Flag on the play. For cringeness.
That was awful. That was awful. That was fucking
Even
awful.
our HGU quotes are better than that caption.
All right, Rockets.
Anyway,
yeah, back to
we'll just watch this off stream because we don't want this to last. We've been up 3 hours. I'm pretty sure. We can't.
Thank
We can't
you
last this
guys
long.
for rocking with us since the beginning to the end. Here with
Captain. Thanks for the thanks for coming through to the stream on High Ground and Skipped It. Like Lynn said, I'm your captain, Jay the Kid. That is the official Lynn Sanity and all that. And we will see y'all next time for Monday Night Raw.
Life's unscripted and so are we. Peace.
Peace.